stopped playing with my paper and we got richer and hard times fell upon us. Half of my staff had roofers that and they cascade dormant. I felt like life was cheating me. For the first time in my life, I was getting money, but it was like my conscience was eating me. It was a lesson God teaching me. Was he saying that? I was playing the game straight from hell from which you came back. Like bag no tip or die. With my mind brain back. My nigga was making simplify was turning cocaine crack.
Pro players, some of the cleanest street.
Can't be found. For the 24-hour shit, but that ain't me now. Got a face too easy to trace.
These two teams have been playing for more than a century in the heartland of America, and today we're going to settle another chapter in this age-old rivalry where there's a brass ball awaiting the victor. Welcome to Katty Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started.
It was like my conscience was eating me. It was a lesson God teaching me. Saying that, I was playing the game straight from hell to which you came back. The bag no tip was out. My mind brain back. My nigga was making simple.
And the Badgers will kick it away first.
Some of the cleanest pregame fits. But do they look plenty today?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hawkeyes offense will get the ball first. Last time these two teams met, not much doubt as Wisconsin jumped around and jumped all over them, blowing out.
They destroyed them. You're right. It was over before the jump around even needed to be played and the tradition needed to be unleashed. They knew the game was in hand. Wisconsin took control. Jesse, Iowa better feel some kind of way about that.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It was embarrassing for them. I remember on social media seeing all the Iowa Hawkeyes players in the NFL wearing Wisconsin jerseys from their Badger teammates in those locker rooms. It was not a fun day for Hawkeye fans. Hasn't been a fun year, and they've got to flip the script.
Makes the catch. It's Karapateas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's good. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they give him to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44.
From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
What a start by this defense. That is exactly what you need, man. They've been a little bit hit or miss. They've been a little bit up and down. But to start the game on a high note, get the good mojo going, great start for this.
A lot of room to the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs. Well, he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I had a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer. But a little bit of the season.
Touchdown, Wisconsin! Fitted in the window for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Floating away. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll leave it with him. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Hawkeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's good. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Hawkeye! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He's got the tight end. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Hard running there. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Badgers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The give out of the gun. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives
touchdown, Badger. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boston College. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. What a cut. Now he's loose. Turns it on down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Iowa. Extra point here will tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Dropping back, it's Cook. Right on the money. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The give. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Some of the oldest rivalries in the sport come from the Midwest, and the Big Ten, and Wisconsin and Iowa have been going at it since 1896, guys.
Yeah, and for years and years and years, regardless of whether you're a fan of Big Ten football or not, or these two schools, if you like hard-nosed physical football, 3-yard in a cloud of dust, good defense, this is your game. And for over 100 years now, fans have been tuning into that.
Well, and I think the competitive nature of this game, too, like the series is almost tied. It's almost identical records, so it just shows you it's going to be a great game, similar styles, and then bragging rights at the end.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got an open man. Got room at the 35. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. One of the things that makes college football unique, the cool trophy. 72-pound brass bull here, guys.
72-pound brass bull. I'm not sure how they thought of that.
There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. And the Hawkeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to barge their way in. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He's brought down into the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Cook. Makes to grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to fire deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. It's 1st down from the 37-yard line. They'll try the left side. Got the 1st down and more. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football in the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because there's a great...
Touchdown, Badgers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to Boston College. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed over the middle. It's Webster. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Quickly to the tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the defense got him at the 27. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Wisconsin.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. That is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Cook. It's complete to the right. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Third down play from the gun. It's complete on the right side. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
He's got it.
Let's go.
And he will score.
Oh,
Touchdown, Wisconsin. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Brings it to the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
She called me.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
On Friday, until Friday. If you want to come get her on Friday, I was like, yeah, I can get her.
Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Hawkeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Karapateas. They stop him almost immediately. Short game there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
The grandmother wanted to take them out to eat, so
on third and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire.
And the grandmother.
At the 35, he's loose. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Hawkeyes are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Webster. Going to the left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Once he got some room, it was over.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Cook. Finds the tight end. That had all the makings of big windshield, but how about the little corner? Taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first.
Yeah, that's already kids start seeing it. She already seeing
Handoff
it.
to the lone back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
I think that was an example of the offensive
More,
coordinator
which is more inconvenience for you.
trying to keep these third downs managed. You throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw for it. Trying to get behind the defense. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look.
Bro, you need to do certain shit with your kids, especially by themselves from time to time. That's any God.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
That's why I be sick with niggas. That's why even my brother, like 2 of my brothers, like y'all niggas be having too many fucking kids. Like,
power football with the
settle the fuck down,
and he
nigga.
was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Well, his mother was like,
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him
Start being on the tip,
You just got to be able to focus. The critical down
start
distances
seeing
of this
this.
game, like
They
that's
start
the
seeing
deal right there.
reality
When it's a
for
good
what it
throw, you
is.
got to
Like,
make the catch.
it's to a point. It be a point where you a kid and you gotta go for everything, and you be like oblivious to a lot of shit, so you just go for a lot of shit too. But then, like, you start getting older and you start keeping shit. Especially when it's repeatedly not going your way. Like,
On fourth down, going to the air. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
And I say,
Final play of the quarter coming.
he makes his living off of the
They'll run it from the gun.
So, yeah, it is comfy.
They're going to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Three is enough. Like, don't fuck with your kids like that. You don't want you spending time with your kids if it ain't her kids.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
Right.
funny.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
He shows her messages. He shows her messages like, oh, the
He'll
girl's
keep it
like,
himself.
oh, why are you always
He's got some space. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's at the 50. At the 30.
And you know they don't fuck with me.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Badger. The defense takes matters into its own hands. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable.
That's what I'm saying. You
They know
got
they're
too
gonna
many
go
kids.
11-0.
Too many kids. I really
And
got
that's
two brothers.
just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Demaya is the youngest. She's before you on that home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
He's making a
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
ECC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. SMU is currently trailing, but if
Where I
this
ever
young star
went,
leads
the
a comeback
kids or the
today,
fucking parents. Is that so funny? Ah,
Kicking
bro.
team's got it.
I called my folks, my mom, fancy shit. Like,
And the route is on. That's
I'm
what
out of this
finishing the deal
game.
looks like. Build the lead in the fourth
And my
quarter
mom
and
will
close
come
on
in a
11 straight
heartbeat.
victories. On Wisconsin is pushed out to a big
I
lead
don't
as they
play that
take
shit.
command
Like,
against the
that's been 20
Hawkeyes.
times. My
And
opinion,
Wisconsin, obviously, they can feel the bull heading
Just
their
ain't that
way, right?
like
Like starting to take the lead late in the game. This is what they want to do anyways. They want to play bully ball. They want to go get that trophy, Palmer, and finish this with Wisconsin style.
Yeah, David, you're right back in Madtown. There's someone right now in the trophy case kind of making some room or kind of clearing some space for the big 70-plus pound Heartland trophy. You can feel it all going Wisconsin's way here.
Niggas don't be wanting to do better.
From the gun, the ground game.
Like you said, some niggas really just want to live off women. That's really what I get from
Into
it.
plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Hawkeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Yeah, all that. Everything's so convenient. Nigga, sometimes you gotta fucking do what you gotta do.
Complete to the
I
left.
done had to drive hours. I done been 15 minutes away. I done had to drive hour again. Like, I'll listen 40 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever the fuck I gotta do, I gotta do it. Like, especially for them kids, like, what's fun?
So nice to have a target like that.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the
You
big
can
field.
hear shit, you could be even more flexible. Niggas
It's
just
always interesting
do
how
what
people
they
handle
want
late
to
game.
do.
Like, you know this game is
Come
over.
up with excuses
Not
for
a
what
lot
they
to
don't
gain
want
from
to
it,
do.
but some people
That's
try to
just,
throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
That is a big
I
win
don't
for this
respect that
defense
shit.
as they were right there as soon as he
Do
got
that
the
shit with
ball.
their kids.
Ball's at the
Women do
24.
it
A lot of
occasionally,
confidence
once
in
in a
their
blue,
kicker
but
from
it
here, but
usually
they'd
be
love to
men
take
that
it
be
off
on
of
that
his
fuck
foot
shit
and
with their
convert the
kids,
first
and I don't
down.
like that shit.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back.
Well, some of these niggas ain't had a pops and
They'll be
everywhere.
stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the game.
That's what I'm
And he
saying.
takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badger. They are ever closer to win number 10 on the season.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep
But
putting
you
up
gonna get
touchdowns.
treated by the other job, and you can't handle
You look
that.
back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them
You'd
might
rather
have been in this
be,
game.
you'd rather be,
He'll bring it
just
out
loyal
from
to the
inside
rest
his
of his
own
kids
10.
and
And he did a good job bobbing
baby
and weaving and
moms.
finding a little bit of running room on that return. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive was promising for a while,
I'm
but
about
you
to say,
just
that's a
can't
big
mess it up at the
issue.
end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish
Yeah,
drives,
that's the
especially in
manipulation
this game.
tactics and
If you're going
excuse
to win, and
tactics
David,
shit.
they've got to be able to eliminate
The
the
niggas
penalties.
don't
And
do
I
what they're
don't think you
supposed to
get
do.
conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I'll tell you about that later.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
He called me yesterday while I was on my way home
Off the
from
play
work.
fake on first down, wants to throw.
And
Finds his man. It's Jones. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Hawkeyes will line it up on first and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, the consolation prize, if you will. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next
Well,
week.
her daughter, not his daughter.
Coaches are always looking for those things that we did well.
That's
What
not
did we
his
do
daughter.
well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they
Okay.
did well.
Okay, here
Okay.
comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting. There he goes.
And she texted them like, where the fuck is you going? Did you get a oil change on the car? I told you I don't want my car being driven around.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
Right.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just
But
keeps
even
coming
if,
and
what's the
keeps coming.
problem?
They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays.
All right.
This
You
defense has
bitching about the car. My mom dropped. Now what?
From inside the 10-yard line,
It
he'll
should have
bring
been
it
that.
back.
Even though, like you said, it
Just
shouldn't even
never
have to
had a
get to
chance
that.
shake
But
loose, and he'll be
all
brought
right,
down
what?
at the 24.
My mom got it. Now what?
Out comes the offense as they get
Motherfuckers
set
just,
to take
when it's
over.
somebody that just find a problem with everything, that's why I fuck niggas. Cause it's like, why you with this person, bro?
Looking
She
downfield
don't
on
fuck
first
with you.
down. It's
Like, if you don't fuck
incomplete.
with
It
my
may be
family
a
and my
little
kids,
too aggressive for
fuck
this senior
you.
trying
I
to
don't
fit
give a
that
fuck
one in
about
there.
none of that
Let's
shit.
talk for a minute about
Like,
Iowa. He's been under pressure all
I'll be
season,
wanting to
and they
get
really
far away
haven't
from a
done much
motherfucker.
to
I don't know
turn
how, but
down that heat. And it's
that's
just
why
hard to
some people
imagine
really
that this guy
disgust
will
me,
be
men
back
and
leading
women.
this
Cause
program
it's
next
like,
year.
you
Yeah,
know the
you want to
motherfucker
see
don't
him
fuck
finish
with you like
strong, but I
that. Cause
think
they don't
Coach
fuck
needs
with
to
your
finish
folks and your
strong. All the
kids.
negativity swirling
And
around
you
the program,
still up
obviously,
under
you
on
hear it.
them,
It's a
laying with
part
them
of it.
and
The kids hear it.
having
Finishing
sex
strong would
and
kind of
doing
ease some of
whatever,
that
living
burden.
life.
It's the
Like,
body of
this
work.
shit
Everything he
weird.
did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to keep his job.
It's a combination of
Hold
wins
on,
and losses
babe.
this year,
Hold
but it's
on, babe, babe, babe.
also
Hold on,
about
I'm gonna call
who's
you right,
out there.
right
There's
back.
some good big-time candidates, some good coaches that could come in. We
Hello.
know they've got the money to spend. It just seems like they're going to make a change.
So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against
Which
that
one is his
coverage. What do you have
biggest?
to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is
Which
in the
one is his
defense so he
biggest?
can gear himself down, and the quarterback at least has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw,
Like
that
the
might
Fat
get big.
Jones?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know which one you're talking about. I don't got the fat. I don't got none of the Fat Jones, but
Now on first down from the 40.
you don't know about the little fat thick Jones.
To the air on first down. Looking down the
Yeah,
middle. Oh, he
they
drops the
kind of know, but
football.
they
He
ain't.
had it
They ain't.
right
They ain't
down the
know. They
gut of
ain't
the
know.
field.
But
Extended with a
show me.
second
You
down.
guys show me. Matter of
And
fact,
it's
I'm
just
gonna
one
look
of
it
those
up. I'm
days,
about to
man,
look it
where
up.
everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been
Yeah.
in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that
I'm gonna go lay down. Why? I'm tired. I just did everything by 12 o'clock, and then I ran around here. I was able to hook my card up to my Apple thing. So the bank wasn't open.
I'm about to say, how you ain't never find that John?
No. I'm gonna have to get a new card. I always, when I use it, I put it right back on lock.
Hey, where the hell you leave that John? I don't even want to get you think about it.
What you say?
I said, I don't even want to get you think about it. No, I ain't got none of them.
Oh, you see him though?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they cute?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Especially certain Johns.
Huh?
Especially certain wines. Yeah, I said especially certain wines. I like certain Johns that I'm looking at.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, them Johns tricky. I like them Johns.
Yeah, I like them. They just don't have them on my side.
Okay.
You
What's
what,
your,
9.5?
what's your size?
You would rather dark gray or no? I'm in Cape Snipes. They probably got them online, but not inside the store. I always look at them when I come in here though.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a 9.5.
You a 9.5?
Mm-hmm.
You prefer light, medium, or dark gray? Cause they got both. The medium is a mix of black in it though. The light gray is a mix of, I guess it's like a white, yeah. And the dark gray is dark gray is dark gray. Not on top of each other, but it's like a lighter gray than a dark gray.
Maybe the dark gray or the black or the ones with the black. I don't know. Whatever ones look better to you.
Whatever look right to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I accept it. All right.
Going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
That's reeled in. It's John. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
What you were saying?
So he had called me, and he was basically telling me what happened.
Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. And the offense cashes in on the roughing penalty. A mistake on special teams. We'll see if they can make it pay off. Had to throw it before he wanted. And here's the third interception of the night. Flying out to the left. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. The defense putting points on the board. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield.
Oh, yeah, see, now, I get it. Certain shit, I get it. But it's like, you gotta do certain shit differently. I had to smoke outside or in my car when I was living with my sister because her husband on parole and she not with no one. Well, was on parole, but she had 2 little girls. She wasn't with that shit, so I had to respect it. To smoke out back and smoke in my way.
Something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're
trailing big in this ball game. The Hawkeyes have it in scoring
I really
position
get it.
on
And I
first and
used to be
goal.
sick about it sometimes, but it was really my predicament that I was in. I had to face that. And I never could get mad at her. I was just mad at the situation sometimes. Like, damn, this shit, like, it's cold as shit. Like, or just happen to be uncomfortable, happen to move and don't want to move. But that's the predicament you in at the time, bro. You gotta deal with that shit.
Makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on
You
this.
had to deal with
You know,
that
Mr.
shit.
Quarterback, defense wins
Wasn't about
championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense
And
coming
my
up with a big
alternative
moment.
was to
Yes,
be
obvious passing
at
situation.
a
You know
chick
they're going to
spot
throw it. The big
where it
INT, and that might seal
cool
their
no
fate.
more. You know what I'm saying? She did she did some funny acting shit to Kyle, and I was done. Like, because her son was a dickhead and kept getting in trouble, and kept getting in trouble in school, and kept getting in trouble at home. So she started feeling some type of way when I start, like, it was cool for her to be on some shit with him, but when I started being on some shit with him, she tried to act like she tried to be on some shit with Kai, and Kai doing good in school and doing good at home. So I was like, oh no, we're not gonna do this. You want some weird shit. So I just, chose to bounce. Like call my bro, like, yo, come get me. And he know how I am when I say that. And it's really that simple. If somebody acting funny to your kid, you can't deal with that shit. That's why I say it's really that simple. I'm not going to play this game where I'm going to, oh, no, she might turn it around. She might just be going, no, because what is you acting funny towards kids for? Like, no, you're not doing this. That tell me all I need to know. I'm cool. And I was fucked up. I was in a fucked up situation. I was working, but I wasn't making no bread like that. And I banged out my will. I remember all that. Like, I banged out my will. I was on the bus and the train. Like, and I still was like, nah, bro, come get me. Took my shit to my sister's and eventually moved out of my sister's to a little efficiency job. And then I moved out west, and then I moved to Jersey and all that shit. And I moved here. Like, you gonna have to take setbacks sometimes, bro. It happens.